Alright, man. I know this is kind of late in old news, but, I really wanted to kind of relax and kind of keep personal feelings out of this as much as possible and to talk about what I want to talk about. Now, like I said, I know this is kind of old news to people, but, this morning it came out the Jags were franchise tagging Yannick Ngakoue, and it read in the end of the article, rumor has it the sides don't appear to be too far off. Which was kind of shocking to me because, Jan was putting a lot of cryptic shit on Twitter, which kind of leaned towards him leaving. So I was like, okay, nice surprise, but, I don't really buy it until I hear from him. And we did hear from him, because, of course, he put out a tweet, thanking the fans, thanking Duval, showing love to DTWD Nation, and saying he's not going to re-sign long-term with the Jaguars. Now, you guys, anybody that's followed me for a while knows how I feel about Yannick Ngakoue. One of my favorite players, DMV born and raised kid. He grew up not too far from me. And I called it as soon as we drafted him that this dude was going to be a beast. Like, this sucks. Like, it's honestly fucking sucks. Shad Khan and Dave Caldwell are fucked for letting this happen. They're letting it get this far. A lot of blame goes to Tom Coughlin, I'm sure. But just overall, the situation sucks. Now, from a professional standpoint, I see it from both sides. Like, on Jan's side, this organization has had its share of doing fucking stupid shit. So, I don't blame him for not wanting to stay around. And, he wasn't like Dante Faggot, Alan Dropinson, or Galen Ramsey. He actually showed appreciation to the fans, and, at least is going to leave with class. So, you gotta respect him for that. And, you can't fault the man for, wanting to do different things. And from the Jags' perspective, with us tagging, trading for him, we're going to get value. We're going to get value for him. And, we got lucky in the sense that we had a fucking godsend fall to us last year with the 7th overall pick in Josh Allen. So, it kind of gave us leverage to work. And as much as I do love Jan, him wanting $22 million a year, I don't know if he's necessarily worth that. I'd be happy if they paid it and he stayed, but is he really worth that? A guy, he's technically only had double-digit sacks 1 year, and, this ain't to knock him. I love everything he does, bro. Like I said, he's one of my favorite players. But, production-wise, is it replaceable? Possibly. I think you can replace 8 to 9 sacks a year collectively. And also, Josh Allen, of course, is going to be playing more now, so he'll probably end up getting more sacks. Now, this also goes back to, as far as what we're going to get for him, we need to get max value for him. We need to get as much as we can. Like I said, as much as it would sicken me to see him go to, the Ravens, we're in the market for Hayden Hurst. They were in the market to try and trade for Yannick Ngakoue last year. Work something out like that. If if we can get Hayden Hurst and, a couple of draft picks, that at least from the outside perspective, cheaply fixes tight end for now. And, in free agency, I think we should go after another receiver, somebody like Robbie Anderson or fucking AJ Green, to pair with Chark, especially since Chris Conley and D.D. Westbrook are both on the final years of their contracts. So that'll help that situation. And then, the whole draft, I'd be completely okay with, reloading the fucking defense. We need defensive tackles. We need linebackers. backers. We're gonna need some edge help now. In the later rounds to try and replace Jan collectively. We need another cornerback. Like, it's not going to upset me at all to use this draft and reload the defense. And, but overall, like I said, it pretty much is going to happen. I know a lot can happen between draft day or even the trade deadline if they want to hold on to him that long. But, and in a perfect world, I want him to have a change of heart and stay. But at the same time, I get it. But it sucks. When and if he does officially leave, of course, I'm going to have a video thanking him for everything he did. And, I got a signed jersey on my basement wall. That ain't going nowhere. That'll always fucking be there. And, I'll always wish success for the dude. Oh, and another thing that came out was the Jags are trying to trade Nick Foles. Well, that's great and all, but you need somebody to fucking do it. And I don't know who's going to be dumb enough to take that contract. In reality, I think he's staying this year, and he's probably going next year. Because I think Minshew, hands down, is going to be the guy going forward. But yeah, and before I get out of here, too, I want to give a shout-out to my boy, Brandon. He does a YouTube channel called Off the Glass. He did a video on this. He's just starting up. He puts out some good content. Y'all go sub him up. He's definitely a real one. And you all know I don't say that about anybody just because they're a Jags fan. But so go sub him up. But anyway, just the situation sucks. I wish it was different, but is what it is. Got to get what we can for him and get better. So that's all I got.